You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good Monday afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Hurley with this 48 Fastcast. This is our digital newscast, bringing you the day's top headlines in 10 minutes or less. We start today in Florence, where a Tennessee man is behind bars after he allegedly injured two police officers. Officials with the Florence Police Department say officers found 27-year-old Peyton Watkins slumped over his car behind the wheel in the parking lot of a local restaurant. They say Watkins allegedly provided them wrong personal information, and when confronted about it, he tried to run off. A brief pursuit followed and officers were able to catch him. Watkins reportedly fought those officers before he was taken into custody, injuring them in the process. An investigation revealed that Watkins was wanted in Tennessee on felony theft charges. He's now facing assault charges in Alabama and remains in the Lauderdale County Detention Center. State troopers are providing updates to a deadly accident in Limestone County Thanksgiving morning. State troopers say 36-year-old Andrea Limoncelli was killed when the car she was riding in collided with another on I-65 just north of Athens. 4 other people, including a 3-year-old, were injured in that accident and were all taken to area hospitals for treatment. The cause of the crash remains under investigation.
Well, it's a cloudy, cold Monday, and soon it's going to be raining. A cold rain coming in overnight tonight. That's it. We don't really have a chance of snow. That's in northern parts of Tennessee, so not quite cold enough. Let's take a look right now at Huntsville, a view from the Space and Rocket Center. It's just cloudy. Looks like December, doesn't it? 49 degrees. Current temperatures elsewhere, 43 in Russellville. Temperatures will actually start to cool off as the rain begins to fall. Might even have it mixed with a little bit of sleet initially. That's due to what we call evaporative cooling, something we had Saturday evening as well. 3-day forecast, 40 tomorrow, cloudy, a few showers through about 7 a.m. and then that's it. Parade coming up in downtown Huntsville tomorrow. It is going to be a cold night for a parade. Temperatures in the 40s the next few days, but we will warm up by the weekend.
Auburn fans are getting a first glimpse and hearing from their next football coach. New head coach Alex Golesh was introduced today as the 30th head coach in Tiger program history. Golesh is coming off a successful stint as the head coach at the University of South Florida. Prior to that, he served as offensive coordinator at Tennessee. Be sure to tune in tonight in our newscast and throughout the afternoon as 48 Sports Director Carl Prather and sports anchor Kaylee Tingelstad report from Auburn, and we'll have a recap of Golesh's introductory news conference. If you're looking to help families in need this holiday season, WAFF 48 has you covered. We'll tell you how when we come back. The giving season is officially here, and to celebrate, we're kicking out our annual Can-a-thon today. And 24 Walmarts across the valley to lead a food donation drive for the Food Bank of North Alabama. From now until next Friday, December the 12th, you can donate non-perishable food items to help feed local families this holiday season. Last year, Can-a-thon brought in more than 5,500 pounds of cans, and officials say they expect more people to donate this year.
Last year the numbers were a little bit down. I think there's so many things going on, but I think this year, while everyone's super busy and there's been a lot going on with the shutdown and so forth, I do know that the community really does rally around when something like this is going on. I think everyone has had a glimmer of what the need is like in our community.
Yes, we have. To see a full list of participating Walmarts, Check out this story on our website, WAFF.com.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
Oh, just cloudy right now, but it's cold. It's 49 degrees. It's going to get colder once the rain starts moving in. It's not far behind the clouds. Take a look at these temperatures. Memphis, it's 35. They're going to have a wintry mix there at times. We might actually have a little bit of sleet falling with the rain as it initially falls because it's falling through the dry air. It's a process called evaporative cooling. Not as cold as it is back off to the northwest, though. This is where they continue to have snow out there causing some issues. Green Bay to Chicago, down to Kansas City, Columbia, Missouri, seeing snow. We're chilly. We're colder than normal, but we're just warm enough to keep this all as rain, and I think that's all it's going to stay as it moves in. Here's a look hour by hour. 4 o'clock this afternoon, starting to see scattered showers. Some of this already falling a little bit. Initially, this will fall as Virga with the dry air in place, but then it'll all change over. It'll all be rain. And what happens with Virga? It's called Virga. You can actually see it. But what happens is the air so dry, it absorbs the raindrops as they fall, but eventually it all falls and temperatures fall into the low 40s. By 8 o'clock tonight, we've got scattered light, cool rain showers. A chilly rain sets in overnight. It's fairly light in nature, maybe a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. This is early tomorrow morning at 4:30. Winds shift to the northwest, and we'll have rain around through about 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's it. And then the clouds stick around the rest of the day. Look at these temperatures here. At noon tomorrow, 37 in Huntsville, 36 in Fayetteville, 38 out in Florence. We'll see a little sunshine late in the day. I think it's one of those days where the sun returns to northeast Alabama last, and we may not see a lot of it because the sun's setting just after 4:30. Rain chances pretty much tonight, and that's it. And then as we get into Friday, another chance of rain coming in on into Saturday. We'll have slightly warmer temperatures around that time, though. Here's your forecast. Widespread rain again Friday. The weekend doesn't look too bad. Havoc back in town coming up this Sunday. Monday, a high of 50. So much colder than normal as anticipated. The last couple of weeks, we've been talking about how it's going to be a real cold start to December, and we may get back into the 50s with some sunshine next week. But boy, tis the season.
Waiting on that sunshine. Thank you, Brad, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. That'll do it for this 48 Fastcast. We will be back online in just a few minutes with Before the 4, hosted by AJ Wiest. Then, of course, join us today on WAFF 48 at 4, 5, 6, and 10, where we bring you the latest headlines all across the valley, the nation, and the world. Again, thanks so much for watching. I'm Liz Hurley. Have a great afternoon.